Good afternoon, ma'am. We are the Group 5.
I'm Laika Baturcantala.
I'm Shirley Naridiana D.
I'm Rochelle Andaga.
And we have here the 5 scenarios. And the first scenario is Scenario J.
Scenario J, investigating public opinion on the purpose establishment of a large wind farm project in coastal barangay of Suwal, Ilocos, affecting by local fishermen, tourism, and environment.
Question number 1. Which data collection methods would you primarily use? Explain why.
The data collection we use is the combination of questionnaire and interview. We start with the questionnaire because it allows us to gather a large amount of data quickly. In the interview, is for the fishermen and tourism workers to understand the specific economic impact on their livelihoods.
Question number 2. Which sampling technique is most appropriate? Justify your answer.
The answer of us is the sampling technique we use is the purposive sampling. It is specifically target the people most affected by the project. For example, fishermen, local business owners, and the environmentalists, rather than just any random person in the province as their expert or impacted opinion is what matters most for this study.
Question number 3. What are the strengths and possible weaknesses of your chosen combination?
The answer of us, the strength of this is the data is relevant because it comes from affecting people. And the weakness of this is the responses may be biased or emotional.
So we have the scenario A.
Scenario A, you want to determine the level of satisfaction of grade 12 students in your school with new modular learning system.
Question number 1. Which data collection methods would you primarily use? Explain why.
The data collection is a questionnaire. Since the goal is to determine the level, a Likert scale survey is the most efficient way to gather quantitative data from a large group of students quickly.
Question number 2. Which sampling technique is most appropriate? Justify your choice.
Answer number 2. The sampling technique is stratified random sampling because to ensure the results are representative, we divide the grade 12 population into strands. Example, STEM, UMS, ABM, and then the randomly selected students from each. This ensures that the satisfaction levels of students in different academic tracks are all fairly represented.
Question number 3. What are the strengths and possible weaknesses of your chosen combination?
The answer number 3, the main strength is strength is generalizability by using stratified sampling. The results reflect the whole grade. The weakness is a lack of depth, and a questionnaire might show students are unsatisfied unions of Y as well as the interview would. Next, we have the scenario E.
Scenario E. The sociologist wants to study the underground trading of rare plants among collectors, a very hard-to-reach population.
Question number 1. Which data collection methods would you primarily use? Explain why.
The answer here is the data collection we use is the interview because this is a hard-to-reach and potentially sensitive community, building rapport through one-on-one interviews. It also builds trust and get detailed information from sensitive group.
Next, we have the question number 2. Which sampling technique is the most appropriate?
The sampling technique is snowball sampling because using referrals to reach hidden trades, since underground traders don't advertise, we find one initial contact, the seed, and ask them to refer to other collectors.
Question number 3. What are the strengths and possible weakness of your choosing combination?
The strengths and can access a hidden population. It allows to reach population that is otherwise invisible. And the weakness is the sampling bias because the participants are all part of the same social circles. And the data might lack diversity and represent only a specific clique of traders.
Next, we have the scenario G.
Scenario G, impact of social media usage on the mental health and sleep patterns of teenagers aged 13 to 18 in your province.
Question number 1. Which data collection methods would you primarily use? Explain why.
The data collection is combination of questionnaire and observation. We use a questionnaire to collect data on mental health feelings and usage hours and perhaps digital observation, asking participants to share their phones, screen time logs for accurate data on sleep time usage.
Question number 2. Which sampling technique is the most appropriate? Justify your choice.
The sampling technique is simple random sampling. Since the target is a broad demographic, the teenagers in a province, using a random number generator on school enrollment lists across the province would give every teen an equal chance of being selected, minimizing bias.
Question number 3. What are the strengths and possible weaknesses of your chosen combination?
The strength is objectivity, combining self-reports with actual screen time data reduces honesty issues, and the weakness is complexity, coordinating random sampling across the entire province is logistically difficult and time-consuming.
Next, we have the scenario I.
Determining the effectiveness of a new online learning platform introduced and 10 selected high school across Pangasinan, total of 5,000 students using it.
Question number 1. Which data collection methods would you primarily use? Explain why.
The data collection is experiment since the goal is to determine effectiveness. A pre-test and post-test design would work the best to measure the actual change in student performance or skill after using the platform.
Next, we have which sample technique is the most appropriate? Justifying your choice.
The sampling technique is cluster sampling. With 5,000 students spread across 10 different schools, it is more practical to treat each school or specific classrooms with them as a cluster. We randomly select a specific cluster to test rather than trying to pick individual from all 10 schools.
Question number 3. What are the strengths and possible weaknesses of your chosen combination?
The strength is practically it's much easier to manage data collection by school site. The weakness is the cluster effect. Students in one school might have a better experience because their teachers are more savvy, which could skew the data.
That's all for today's